Hello, my name is Cynthia, and I would like to invite you to come on in and have a look at and experience the Morky and Collective meditations. I've prepared two for you, one for beginners, one for more advanced meditators, and I think you'll enjoy those. I'm also going live on November 11th at 10 a.m. Mountain, and I'd love to have you call in and let's talk and get to know about the collective. And I'd also like to tell you a little bit about myself at this moment. So at the age of approximately 3 years old, I started to see and experience entities in my family home, as well as seeing and experiencing deceased family dogs, out-of-body experiences, preteen. So I've always been in touch with my soul and entities from the other side, including deceased loved ones and entities that have not experienced the human experience. So I'd love to talk to you about it and get to know you and help you get to know who you really are as a soul. Also, just want to let you know I'm a survivor of stage 3 colon cancer, and that has taken me along my journey to this point where I'm sitting here in front of this camera today just going, okay, look, hey, having a 35% chance to make it, statistically anyways. I know that I'm here for a much bigger purpose than just my 3D human experience. And so I'd like to share with you who I am as a soul, and I'd like to share with you who you are as a soul and help you understand who you are as a soul and get you to enjoy and be introduced to and understand what you're capable of as a soul, and help you elevate into whatever level of experience you're open to, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, etc. So let's take that journey. Let's get to know our souls and let's create together. Okay, see you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Kristen. I'm a youth personal development coach from Noble One in Denver, Colorado. And I'm so excited to share my vision through One Heart, One Earth for what my intentions are for the new world and the new earth. So my mission and my soul is really around the kids and around our youth. And what I really hope is that through unity consciousness, we can come together and create a new paradigm shift around education for our kids. And what I mean by that is to stop putting them in a box and trying to teach them all to be the same, but instead embracing their differences and teaching them to understand their feelings and their emotions through social and emotional learning, which will help them tap into their unique path in the world. And that is, being sensitive, highly emotional, intuitive. All of those things need to be embraced in our kids. And then we need to surround them with creativity, music, art, all the things that have been taken away, movement, and really foster the growth of the minds and the bodies and the souls of our kids. Focus on the whole kid. So that's my vision. That's why I started my business. That's why I'm here with One Heart, One Earth. That's why I have a big mural behind me that was painted by kids. So I'm all about the youth. And then beyond that, unity. Noble One, the word one was always about unity and coming together, loving each other and accepting each other for our differences. We don't all need to be the same, but we do need to love and embrace each other for our differences. So I'm here to support, to love, to guide, and so happy to be a part of this. Namaste. Thank you for being noble.
So this is for the One Heart, One Earth summit or event. I don't even know what to call it. But Lisa had asked us to come up with a vision for the planet. And my vision for the planet is not only do we all as human beings live in the highest peace and love and joy and prosperity, but that we recognize that all beings are sentient. I'm a body talk access for animals practitioner, and what I've seen in my own personal life over the past 2 months as I've been helping our fellow beings is they've gone from pets to individuals with their own personalities and their own issues. And we need to stop seeing them as accessories to ourselves, but actually individuals in and of their own right. And once we do that, then we're able to break down all the barriers of separation that we have in our world. And I see a world filled with just this understanding of how much more beautiful and powerful we are when we see each other as all part of a collective. We see the individuality and we see how each one of us comes together to create a whole. And that does include the animals. So I hold this vision that we all wake up to our divinity and to theirs. And so it is. It is so. Thank you. Amen.
This is how I see the world. I see the world as being completely harmonious. Everyone is speaking transparently in beautiful, soft, kind, and conscious ways to one another, to their friends, family, loved ones, coworkers, and people talk things through, having the intention that they will create a harmonious and magnificent outcome. That's one way that I'd like to see the world become. My other vision is perfect weather in all of the different areas, reliable weather, so that people can go to sleep at night knowing that in the morning when they wake up, they will have a home and they are safe here on the planet. Another vision that I have is for people being 100% radiantly healthy. All of their chakras, meridians, spine, organs, hormones, and digestion are healed and functioning perfectly now. They are living their dreams. People are aligned to their mission. They know what their mission is. They know how to not only align to it, but to walk the talk of it. Their mind is connected to the present moment only. People are healed and creating magnificent outcomes. 98% of people's thoughts are of gratitude. The air is clean. Animals, wild and domestic, are always healed and healthy. That's how I see the world.
Greetings. This is a very important and special time, not only for ourselves, but for the planet. We are slowly discovering that we have wings and that we can fly. We all vibrate a special frequency, and together we can create this amazing mosaic of colors that bring about healing to all beings and to our planet Gaia. I'm very thankful to One Heart and One Earth movement for allowing us to express our gifts at this particular time in space. Thank you very much.
Hi there, my name's Raquel Bravo, and my wish for humanity and for the planet is to realize that we don't have to live from a place of pain and suffering and fear, that we came here to experience joy and peace and happiness. Somehow we all got stuck in this vibration of fear and we're taking it out on one another. I'm guilty of that. I lived my life in pain and fear for so many years. But that's changed now, and I can see the goodness in everybody, which is what I always wanted. I always knew that there was goodness and kindness in everybody, every single person that I encounter. There's some good in everybody. And my hope is that we can all wake up to that. We can all wake up to our true nature and get to the bottom of who we truly are and what we came here to do. And it wasn't to suffer. It's not to live in pain. It's not to live our lives in fear and try to control everything. It's to live our life in peace and experience joy and happiness. And that's not to say that we won't have painful experiences and we won't suffer, but we don't have to stay in those states. We don't have to live our lives behind the walls of pain from life and from what we create ourselves. My hope is that we can all do the work that it takes to get to that state of peace and joy and kindness. Because I know that everybody's capable of it. If I can do it, everybody can do it. And I think that our world will be such a better place to live, and people will be more happy and more kind to one another. That's my wish for humanity and for the planet. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Claudette Dean. My vision for the planet is a planet where Mother Earth is once again capable of providing ample food, fresh water, and clean air to one and all. A planet where humankind is living in sync with the rhythm and cycles of the natural world. A planet green and pristine because of future generations continuing to restore and replenish and repair the damage done by past generations who simply did not realize they were not merely visitors here, but were in fact an intricate part of the planet's web of life. A planet at peace because, as John Lennon put it, the power of love has overcome the love of power. And finally, a planet where the whole, in all of its splendor and diversity, is living as one.
What is my vision for the world? More loving kindness and more compassion. I truly believe if that each of us could bring a little more of these vibrations, loving kindness and compassion, into our lives, that we would begin to see some shifts at the individual level, in our families, in our communities, and the expanded across the planet. My name is Suzanne Hunt, and I am a clairvoyant, a healer, a spiritual teacher, and a minister for the Church of Infinite Spirit. And I believe there is a certain oneness to energy, which means that what we're experiencing and feeling on the inside is also what we're projecting and creating on the outside. And if we could bring a little more awareness to who we are as spirit, our truest self, our truest nature, our most inner self, that when we start to recognize who we are, we can naturally have more loving kindness and more compassion inside, and we begin to bring that out into our world. So in a small way, we can make a change to the planet and to the energy on the planet. And I'm going to be giving a talk on honoring your true self on November 12th at 11 o'clock Mountain. And I hope that you'll watch the video and come join the conversation. And I hope to see you there.
Hello, I'm Delisa Hawking. I'm the CEO of Spirit and Spark, and I'm a 5th generation psychic medium. My vision for the planet, and as I look at the energy that's present and what is possible, I'm looking forward to a day when we really can be at a higher frequency, a higher dimension, where we really can create and coexist and know that we are all tuning in and working together under a collective consciousness. I do feel that we are at a very interesting time right now where I'm seeing a fork in the road, and you are either being asked to, have your faith with the universe and what you believe and source and God, and that it has your back. Okay, so you're either in that faith vibration, or I'm seeing a lot of self-sabotaging and fear and scarcity and needing to be perfect and fear of failure, fear of success. That's fear. So you're either in faith or you're in fear, but you can't be in both. And so you're being asked right now, as we get ready to continue propelling forward, to choose which one are you in? And can you really commit to your faith that all is well, all is for you, all is rigged in your favor? So I invite you to think about that and join me in envisioning a planet, Earth, Gaia, that is filled with collective consciousness, that is of pure love and light. I am looking forward to co-creating in that space with you. Thanks, and bye for now.
Hey, hello. I'm Anna Downing, transformational psychic, sharing my screen with some flowers here. My vision for the earth is a balance between life forms and elements in an exquisite and beautiful dance of thriving sustainability. My vision includes humans following their highest callings while weaving with others doing the same, lubricated by collaboration, love, and harmony with nature. And for those of us who love to garden, my vision includes lots of flowers. Have a great awakening.
My vision for the planet is one in which all voices have a say in how we manifest our future and how we care for the earth. When some of our voices are excluded from the conversation and decision making, we've missed the opportunity to create from our best selves and for our highest good, as well as for the good of Mother Earth. It's only in unity that we are able to do what's best for our planet and for our place in it. We are all aware that there is healing to be done. We carry in us personal wounds, collective wounds, as well as the wound for the lack of respect and care that has been shown to the earth for too many years now. However, as we as individuals address and heal personal wounds, then join together to mend our collective wounds from a place of inclusion, empathy, and openness, our voices flow into one beautiful creation song that we can sing from one empowered voice in order to manifest a planet where everyone has a chance to thrive and everyone is able to contribute their greatest ideas for the well-being of planet Earth. This is the vision I carry and aspire to.
Hello, I'm Rico Caviglia, creator of the Ageless Living Lifestyle, the Fearless Aging Podcast, and the new Ageless Body Self-Care Guide, Operations Manual for your body and for your mind. And my vision for the world is that we all wake up and realize that we can create heaven on earth right now. Because we have the power to do that, because we have God inside. However you think of God, the creator, the source. We were created by this creative source, what we call God, and we are part of God. And the biggest problem that we have, I think, as humanity is lack of expectations of what's possible in our life. We are so much more powerful than we know. When enough people begin to believe that we can create peace and prosperity for all of humanity, and we begin to see each person as our brother and sister and treat them as such, then a majority of people will come on board and we will create it and we will get to experience it. Can you imagine how our health and our life will be enhanced when we begin to respect and care for our Mother Earth? And can you imagine how much creativity will be freed up and the amazing things that will be created and we'll get to experience and enjoy on this beautiful and abundant planet? We can do it. It's just up to us. So let's do it. Let's make up our minds to wake up, and we can create it right now. No excuses. We just have to do it. And we can. Namaste.
Greetings, so wonderful to be part of the One Heart, One Earth November 2020 Awakening. My name is Satyam. I will be leading a class, or talk really, a lecture on yogic philosophy. But here I'm just to reply to the query of what is my vision for our globe? What are we trying to achieve? And at this point, I think our humanity has dug down and reached the nadir point of human civilization, or pretty close to it. And just when we think that the only place to go is up, we seem to still backpedal further deeper down. I think the main thing we need is understanding, a reassessment of values, and a greater appreciation for our own humanity, and not trading it out for material values or some other invention or something. I think we need to look within. And that's really what my talk is about. It's based on the overall theme of this form, or this awakening of who are we? And that's the exact question, tracing yogic thought and yogic philosophy over the ages. That's what the class is about. My Q&A will be on November 10th at noontime Mountain Time, or 2 p.m. Eastern Time, however you think of it. Looking forward to being part of it and seeing everyone, being part of the great collective. And indeed, I look forward to sharing visions and reaching our new destiny on this planet. All the best to you. Look forward to seeing you. Namaskar.
Greetings, every beauty. Prayers for the earth. In our spiritual activism, as we are called to step forward, protect our creation, and design and implement a more harmonious relationship with our planet and ourselves, I am standing here on the edge of my little flat, and it is pouring rain, and I'm hoping to catch a little bit of the fall foliage so that you can see some nature right outside the door that's always there for us, that we are not separated from, but a part of. And so my prayer is just that we become more in tune with our surroundings, whether we are in cities or in countryside, whether we are in high rises or we are in shanties, that we all are so grateful for this moment of being alive and striving to be awake more every day. And what does that mean but to be more aware of what we do with our things that we also create? Are they disposable? Are they reusable? Are they sanitizable? Are we fearful to the point where we create so much more garbage and so much more pollution that we don't really solve the health issues of the day? And so that is my prayer. Blessings, Earth, from us to you, and thank you, Earth, for your blessings to us every day, for the air that we breathe and the water that we drink. And so if we just take a breath and we see our air waves clearing, and we see our water clearing, and we see our forests strong, and we see the love, no matter our political predispositions, that we tend to each other without judgment, and with humanity. So our unique position in the grand scheme is where we are a conduit between heaven and earth. And may it be so. And thank you, Lisa, for these opportunities that you present us with and for your work on a daily basis, giving thanks, giving praise. Sylvia.
When you think of the terms enlightenment and self-realization, what comes to mind? Do you have visions of great masters wearing long flowing robes? Or do you have visions of more contemporary teachers? And importantly, do you see yourself? The November awakening, remember who you are, is a call to action and a call to step into the truth of who you are. Every facilitator that's sharing is speaking from his or her own direct experience and from the truth of who they are. And this is your invitation, an invitation to remembrance. So my vision for the planet, my vision for humanity, and my vision for you is to heed the call to action, to remember who you are so that you can live from that place of truth and integrity. And when you do, humanity is transformed, the world is transformed, and there is nothing greater and there is nothing sweeter. So please say yes. Join us in this great awakening event and help to be the change that you want to see in the world. This is your calling and this is your purpose. And I look forward to spending time with you in the event. Bye for now.